Hello, friends, and welcome back to Wavecast. We're back once again for a third season of your favorite podcast that highlights the work done here at the Fisheries and Marine Institute in beautiful Newfoundland. As you may have picked up on with the change in voice, we've had a little bit of a change of host. My name is Andi, and I have the pleasure of taking up the helm as the host of this season of Wavecast. So let's go ahead and commence this journey together. To start things off, I wanted to give y'all a little bit of a background on me and my journey over here to Newfoundland, and then we'll take a look at what this season is going to bring. So I just started my PhD in fishery science here in June at the Marine Institute, and so first year PhD student, huzzah. I'm working with Dr. Matt Robertson over in CFER, the Center for Fisheries Ecosystem Research, looking at changes in fish body condition over time in the Northwest Atlantic, extending all the way from Labrador down south to North Carolina with a data set that spans from about the middle of the 50s to around 2024. So what exactly does that mean? My elevator pitch for this is that I'm looking at how skinny or chubby different species get for their body length, and I'll be correlating the patterns we see there with trends in environmental change with things like water temperature, dissolved oxygen, salinity, and a couple other more complicated factors like sea ice extent and the North Atlantic Oscillation in winter. The hope here is to use my results to understand what factors we can use to understand how fish communities change over time. Are these shifts dependent on region? Do they vary by different roles these fish perform in the environment? Right now, I don't have an answer for you, but check in with me in 3.5 years. And we'll use those answers to better inform stock assessment models done at governing bodies like Fisheries and Oceans Canada or the National Marine Fisheries Service in the States. To go back a little further in time, we'll start from my birth. If you couldn't tell from my accent, I'm not from around here. I'm actually from the States. Born and raised in Southern California around the Los Angeles area. I've loved the sea and marine life from a very young age after spending a fair amount of time at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. They're very well known for creating the Seafood Watch program, which gives recommendations for seafood to eat based on how sustainable either the fisheries or different farms are, which put fisheries into my mind from a very young age. So time passes, and then for my undergrad, I find myself in Minnesota at Carleton College, which, being landlocked, you can imagine, is not ideal for pursuing marine fisheries, but I was lucky enough to make contact with a marine biologist on campus that brought me into the ivory tower of academia, where I did research on ecological physiology with intertidal mussels. What that means is that I was looking at how changes in the environment affect the internal workings of the mussel. And so making that contact got me into a summer research program over at Friday Harbor Labs off the coast of Washington State, which got me thinking more about graduate school, which led me to a master's on the other side of Washington at Washington State University, also in mussel ecological physiology. From there, I was very lucky to find my current position on a Texas A&M job board at the end of my master's. So after about a 5-month break working at the gym at my university, I made my way here. As you can imagine, a lot of things here, from the science I'm doing to the Marine Institute in Canada and Newfoundland as a whole, are very, very new to me. My hope is that together with y'all, our listeners, is that we can delve into what MI has to offer and what makes it unique as a team, because I'm going to be learning about the topics we cover at the same time you do. So I hope you'll stick around for the rest of this season as we unravel the stories of different MI students, faculty, staff, and alumni. So now that we've been formally acquainted, let's go ahead, set the scene, and give y'all something to look forward to. So this season, some topics that we hope to explore here on Wavecast are getting more into the Masters in Marine Studies in Applied Ocean Technology, aka our ocean mapping program, as well as topics like water resource management, fire safety research, and NATO's own Diana project, all with how they relate to the Marine Institute. If you have your own story you want to share with me and our other listeners, or if there's another topic you want to learn more about here at the Marine Institute, please reach out to us over the Marine Institute's various social media, either on Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, or LinkedIn, and we'd be happy to chat with y'all about it. This has been Andi for Wavecast, now signing off, but stay tuned for our upcoming episodes for Season 3 on Spotify, Apple Music, or your other favorite places to listen to podcasts. In the meantime, stay wavy, fronds.